What's going on, everyone? This is Zach, and today we finally have news on what the first series is going to be for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked double battles. Now, I would have to say I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure this is probably the rule set we will go through with VGC. It'll go until the end of January, so any tournament that's going on in January will probably follow this rules as well. We'll have to see if they continue it or if they change it with a second series, or will series 2 be more or less the same thing? We don't know yet. But for once, it feels good to be right, you know? I was wrong about Frostbite and Drowsy coming into the game. I was wrong about Stab changing it all before the game came out. But when I started building my teams, I said I don't think the Paradox Mons and the sub-legendaries are going to be legal at the very beginning. And we look here, we got our ranked rules. It's the standard 4 to 6 Pokemon, level 1 to 100. All Pokemon are set to level 50. Your time is 10 minutes. Team preview is 90 seconds. And then turn time is 60 seconds. So one thing I do want to note about the team preview is that I'm pretty sure I saw someone say that now when you time out, whatever Pokemon you have selected in the order will lock in. So it's not like Sword and Shield where it just takes your first 4 if you time out. It'll pick whatever you have already picked, and then if, say, you only have 3 Mons picked and you didn't pick that 4th Mon before you timed out, it's going to go with the first available Mon. So that's really good for people who do time out often. I've done it once or twice. But if we look at the ban list, we can see Great Tusk, Brute Bonnet, Sandy Shocks, Screaming Tail, Fluttermane, Slitherwing, Roaring Moon, Iron Tread, Iron Moth, Iron Hands, Iron Jugulus, Iron Thorns, Iron Bundle, Iron Violet, Tinglu, Chin Pao, Wu Chin, Chi-Yu, Koraidon, and Miraidon. So we knew Koraidon and Miraidon were absolutely not going to be allowed, but to see the Ruin Pokemon and then the Paradox Mons is what I thought was going to happen, but I wasn't certain looking at my prediction track record. But it's good for me. It definitely stinks for other people who have been testing and prepping with these Mons. I just thought they were too strong to throw out at the beginning of the season. Having these Pokemon just start competitive would definitely cut off a lot of Mons that we want to give them a chance to see them shine. So, take some time, rebuild your team, and, try something different, try something new. Speaking of which, if you need some ideas, I did most of my teams are legal. This is the only team. This was a team that I haven't even made a video on yet. I was going to make a video on it, but I fell asleep last night. I'm not going to lie to you. But I was finally going to try some of the now Mons that are not legal. But the first team, the team that you're going to see me run on ladder tomorrow, is the Farigiraf team with Greedent, Tyranitar, Houndstone, Rotom Heat, and Quaquaval. There is videos for the first 3 teams. The only one that doesn't have a video is the Dragonite team. So I have a video for this if you want to check it out. Next up is the Skeleturge Rain team, which did weirdly well video-wise. But it's Assault Vest Skeleturge with Unaware, Technician Breloom, then we got the Pelipper Golduck Rain, and the last 2 I'm uncertain about. I don't know how I feel about the Wind Power Kilowattrel and the Grimmsnarl. It's like they're okay, but you have to have a really good reason why you would bring one of these and not one of these, or why you would bring these 2 and not the rain mode, especially like not bringing the rain mode. Like, why wouldn't you bring the rain mode? And if you don't bring the rain mode, it's kind of hard to do anything of real power here. So I'm thinking about changing this to like more of a Discquake. I think Discquake would be a good secondary mode if you don't want to go with the rain mode. And then my last one is using Meowscarada, because someone mentioned, my first team had Quaxly's evolution. My second team had Coco's evolution. They were like, hey, you got to do one with Sprigatito. And so I did. But this team uses Jamie Boyd's like suggested spread, which is just a Life Orb, Sucker Punch, knockoff Flower Trick, Protect. Pretty simple. We got the Dondozo and Tetsugiri, which I feel like you're going to see a lot now that Paradoxmons are not allowed. This is going to be something you definitely need to plan to see on ladder, and you need a game plan for. The next one is Haze Murkrow, Espeon with Stored Power and Psych Up, and then Arcanine with Roar. So basically, these three mons, these mons are, this is a core right here. The Mouscarada is a good cleanup mon. And then these three mons are your choice of how you want to counter the opposing team's Dondozo Tetsugiri. That is up to you. I really liked the Psych Up. I thought the Psych Up set caught a lot of people off guard, so go ahead and check that one out. That video is pretty funny as well. But that's going to be all. Let me know what you guys think about the rule set in the comments down below. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like and subscribe. You will see some Series 1 ranked double battles on the channel very soon. Until then, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.